Hi guys, my name's Jenny and I am a mind and body coach, and today I am going to take you through a post-workout stretching routine. As you can see my face and my hair, I've just done a workout. So it's really important to stretch after you've done a workout. It will help with your recovery, stop you being sore the next day, and also you don't want to end up with like sort of tighter muscles, end up losing mobility, that leads to injuries, so it's really important. We're going to do the main kind of areas, and we're going to hold them for 1 minute each. You want to hold stretches at least 30 seconds. Ideally, if you've got longer, do it for longer, but we'll just do a minute on each one. So we're going to start off with a hip flexor stretch. Coming forward. So you're going to bring one foot forward, the other leg back as far as you can. So you're going to sink down. So you want this knee straight above the ankle, and this leg extended down. You can bring your hands on the inside of the foot, hold it there. If it's too much, you can stay up here. If you can, coming onto your elbows, and you're just breathing into it. So you really want to try and let go. If it's to the point where it's just so tight that you feel like you're sort of tensing under it, just back off. It's much better. Your body will sort of feel under threat and think you're going to hurt yourself, so it will sort of hold back. So you really want to go slowly and just work gently rather than forcing it. It will come with time, so you just need to be really patient. Stretch every day. So you've already done 40 seconds. So just holding it here a little bit longer. Breathing into it. So when you use your breath in stretches, you want a full inhale and then exhale, try and sort of relax and let go a little bit further. Trying to make you stay here a little bit longer. Nice deep breath. "15 seconds. Again, each exercise, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Okay, coming back onto your hands if you weren't there already. So now we're going to come into a hamstring stretch. So you're going to flex your front leg and bring your chest down. So you can walk your hands forward and again breathing into it. So you should feel quite an intense stretch through the back of your leg. If you feel anything kind of on the attachment, so kind of right on your sit bone, back off. I have injured myself there by pulling on it in a stretch, and it's not an injury you want. So just back off. You want it in the muscle belly itself. If you never feel it, so at the knee or at the end of the muscle, that is more likely to be your tendon, and you do not want to start injuring yourself there. The voice of experience. It's really very boring. It takes a long time to get better, and it's really pointless. Okay, you've already done 45 seconds. So maybe see if you can go a little bit further now as your body's relaxed. I'm going to stay here because I know that I have that tendency to go straight. 30 seconds. Nearly there. 15. Okay, going forward, stepping back. You do the same on the other side. So hand on the inside again, back leg really far back, front knee above the ankle, and then just go whatever feels comfortable. Try to sink down, opening up your hip. And again, each exhale, just trying to let go, relax. If you've got any yoga blocks, it's really nice to put a block under your forehead so you can relax your head down. Okay, so you've done 30 seconds, got another minute. So you want this, because we're holding it for quite a long time, you don't don't want to be in discomfort. I just want to feel a stretch. Seconds, breathing into it. Maybe put on some music that you like. You can just chill out, stretch away. 20 seconds. I quite like something to wriggle around a bit, find the spots that feel a little bit tense. Last 10. Okay, relax, coming back up, and again that hamstring stretch. So this is my dodgy one, so I'm really going to be careful and not come that far. I don't want it here, I want it to sit here, so just careful how you are. Sometimes you don't feel it at the time, and then you come away and you realise that's where it's gone. So be careful. It's also funny, if you're stretching, when you tense the opposing muscle, so if you engage your quadricep at the front, it helps to let the hamstring loosen. Take another 40 seconds. Again, just where you feel the stretch, don't go too far. 30 seconds. Stretches tend to get a little bit more intense as you go through. If it gets too much, back off it. "15 seconds. Nearly there. Last 5. Okay, release. Oh. Right, so now we're going to come into a quad stretch. Depending on how, you might need to use a strap. So if you can use like a dressing gown cord, a belt, anything like that. So you're going to come back to this position, coming up, bending this leg, and then get the foot and sinking down. So you can hold the inside, you're trying to work the foot toward the thigh, toward your hamstring. And the more you kind of bend into this leg, the more intense the stretch is going to be, because you go hip flexor as well. So holding it here, so you really don't want to go too far where it's going to be major discomfort. If it's too much on your knee, you can wrap the mat around and have a bit more padding, or you can do a standing quad stretch if that's also too much. You're breathing into it. Whoop, without falling over. So just holding it here. Only done 30 seconds. So it's quite an intense one, especially the more you sink down into your hip. So you've got hip extension here, knee flexion. So you're really stretching through your thigh muscles, so your rectus femoris and your psoas. The last 20 seconds. Last 10. Oh, I'm going to shake it out. You know, you won't be able to see me, but hey. Oh dear. And then we're going to do the other side. So again, coming down, bend the knee, find your foot, and breathe. So you might find you're tighter one side than the other. Just work with that. Just because you went to a certain sort of place on one side, doesn't mean you have to on the other side. Obviously you don't want imbalances, but you can't force it. Seconds. That's done, not to go. Breathe again. We've got 30 more seconds here. Last 20. Oh. And relax. Oh, again, stretch it out. Okay, so you want to do a little bit of a glute stretch. So you've got two options. You can do a pigeon. If this is too much for your knee, I'll show you the second option first. So the first option is lying on your back, crossing your ankle over the opposite knee, going through the gap. You can either go behind your thigh or on top of the shin, and then just pulling the leg in and holding it there. This is quite a stretch through your glute, and just breathing into the stretch. Or you can come into a pigeon, so you're going to carve it forward. You want your shin pretty much straight with the front of the mat, hips square so you're not falling over to the side. And you can either stay on your hands or you can come all the way down. So yeah, and you're flexing this foot to protect your knee. So again, we're just going to hold it here, relaxing down, breathing into the stretch. Watch you're not dropping over to the side. Hips stay even. Just breathing into it. If it gets too intense, you can kind of back off, come up again. And just watch the knee. You don't want to have any pain in your knee. Just relax. And send the breath into the areas of tightness, and exhale, just let go, melt down into the mat. Okay, you got another 25 seconds. Last 10. Okay, pressing back onto your hands. And you can just shake your leg out, shake out the knee. And then we're going to do the other side, other foot across. Again, weight even across both hips, knee out to the side. And then you can set yourself up, coming down and relax. Again, just like you can do the option lying on your back. You might find that your knees bad on one side and not the other. See, when I first started doing this, I had dodgy knees and it was really uncomfortable on my knee. I couldn't really do it. And then after sort of years of exercising and strengthening my knees, teaching spin, doing lots of yoga, now this feels really fine. So just because you can't do it now doesn't mean you won't ever be able to do it. But if there's pain, we don't want to be doing it. There's no benefit from doing this if there's pain. So you've got halfway, 45 seconds. Last 30, just breathing into it again, relax down. belly protein up. Shake it out. Okay. Last one, we just do a little bit of a chest opener. So interlacing your hands behind you, pulling your shoulders down. So you don't want this to happen. Think about pulling down and then just taking the wrists, the palms away from you. Just holding there, just opening up your chest. Last little one. Just keep trying to take the fist as far away from you as you can, but without letting this happen. So you're drawing your shoulders back and down. Can't see my watch. Dear, how long we've held it for? Let's go 15 more seconds. Last 10. Last 5. And relax, just shake it out. So that's like a good little stretching routine you can do after a workout. Obviously, if you've got longer, do more. If you've got a foam roller, it's always good to roll it out as well. So I will do a foam rolling video at some point, but for now, do that at the end of every workout. Should help you with any sort of muscle soreness after lots of HIIT. Anyway, so yes, I will see you soon, hopefully. My name is Jenny, I'm the Mind and Body Coach. If you like this video or my other ones, please subscribe to my channel, like it and share it and all that. And I hope to see you back here soon. Thanks.